Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Sagittarius reading. The new moon is on the 13th of December, on our way to the winter solstice of the 22nd, I believe, of December. The winter solstice is a celebration of the return of the light. And as we move towards, in the Sagittarius time, towards that event, the days are getting shorter, so we have more access to the night sky, the dome of stars that inspires our goals, our dreams. I've mixed the African and the Tarot of the Divine together into one deck, and I'll clarify with a couple of oracle cards. I will create an extension from this reading, and it will be linked in the description box below. It is free, and I want to get started after I thank you for being here. Your presence is what's most valuable to me. So your overall energy, Scorpio, is the 9 of Coins. This is about your independence, your economic, material independence for sure. This is also about some skill and ability you have manifested to cultivate your own garden. That means the growing of your own skills, the maximizing of your own resources, so that you have created a space of safety, of stability and security for yourself. You are enjoying the fruits of your labor independently. This does not mean that you are a bachelor, you are single, and if you are, that you are not necessarily excluding partnerships or romance from your purview of life. In fact, if you are in a relationship, you are stronger still. The relationship is stronger as a result of your wholeness, the wholeness that you bring to any collaboration or partnership. And this is true if you are single, that your wholeness makes you a more productive member of any team or partnership, as a sign of respect for your own needs and desires. Consequently, your ability to recognize and support that in others. In the present, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords in the past, and the 4 of Wands in the future. Ooh, yeah. I'm not sure if these themes have been consistent for you, at least in your last reading, or if they're just generally consistent. You are in a place of really evaluating what resources you have. And this is in preparation to build a new foundation for yourself. You are looking at the way that you have invested in yourself in the past. You're looking at how that has profited you, how you've been rewarded or recognized for your investment, and how to maximize the fruits of your labor. You're realizing that you can work more efficiently, you can work more productively, perhaps as a result of working less hard for sure, and smarter. This is you really doing the work of releasing the old beliefs and the sense of failure or disappointments that you have experienced. You've completed the release of that, but you are the dust is clearing here. And you're looking at where you exist as a result of this loss. It can be even a loss of innocence with regard to relationships that you hoped would support you as you had supported them, or you hoped would celebrate your new belief in your own resources as being most valuable to move forward. This is really a letting go of a system of beliefs that have structured and limited your experiences in the present moment. And recognizing that has been a difficult process of not only letting go of associations or people, not throwing them away by any means, but releasing them with love, surrendering to their best efforts to shape you in many cases. Their best efforts to encourage you to conform to the rules of the game when you now realize that this game was not intended for you, at least not according to the vision of your life that you hold now. You've been able to profit, to benefit, to build your own resources, your own garden, to cultivate your own talents on a different set of beliefs, and you're now looking to institute that in some way as part of your future experience. This is you building a foundation in community. It can be through a partnership, but it is a coming together of whole people who celebrate growth and expansion, who have moved through the portal of releasing this set of beliefs and are committed to the value of learning from life's experience, learning in general, committed to growth and learning as a principle of life. In the past, the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Empress and the Three of Swords. Part of how you are accessing your tremendous power, Scorpio, and this is in part a water sign thing that I'm experiencing. You are recognizing your values as part of your personal value, the promotion of your values through your work, the articulating of the things that are important to you. And this can be particularly relevant to those of you that are creatives. However, what supports this? Another three is the Three of Swords, and that's the fuller understanding of your own patterns and habits, your own behaviors that have supported an allegiance or loyalty to an old set of beliefs, many of them unconscious, until you looked at these patterns in yourself and took responsibility for the things that failed, the things that didn't work, the disappointments you've endured. This is beautiful because you have in many ways come to recognize that these disappointments or failures were gifts of a sort, taught you lessons for which you are now grateful because you find yourself in a stronger position now with an enhanced ability to appreciate who you are and what you have, the abundance of your world. And this is what is supporting this beautiful power to not only internalize the resourcefulness that is necessary to grow your garden, but also this sense of accepting and receiving the love that you put out. The process itself of generating abundance for yourself, for others, sharing what you have. This is all something that feels good in and of itself. There's a contentment in how you've been able to grow your own experience, grow your life. And it looks as though you're looking to maximize that for your community. You're looking at building this as part of a better world. In the present, the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You have experienced some tremendous revelations, some tremendous insight. This may be the recognition of a new opportunity that is uniquely related to a gift you have for speech, a gift you have for articulating your vision. And this is coming back again. You're also in a position to negotiate some resource, some new creation on behalf of a community. You are someone that others consult, that others look to as a mediator, as a negotiator, as someone who can facilitate a conversation about these changes, about what you envision is needed by your community. And this is part of your gift at this time, to be able to put your emotions, feelings aside, to be dispassionate in your search for a truth, the version of the truth, the diversity of truths that will accommodate your ability to build towards this new foundation, to achieve something that is fresh, that supports and celebrates the expansion of others in your community as a part of this new foundation. This is an achievement that you are being asked or asking others to join in with you to discuss this, to negotiate it, to understand this better. This new beginning is absolutely intended to be victorious at some level. And this can include the creation of a new product or service or some creative product or enterprise that you are contemplating now. But you're looking at how to build it better relative to your experiences in the past. In the future, the Four of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is repeated here. This doesn't happen that often, surprisingly. So this is really making me, this is strengthening the value of reflection and communication. You're considering, as part of these negotiations that I see, as part of the facility you have with words and language, of understanding of the strengths, the place you come from, the whole place that you have been able to cultivate for yourself. And you are turning those gifts, those talents towards the world, towards an unfamiliar community, to those who maybe don't have access to the resources that you do. You're recognizing that what you have committed to, this process of learning, is something that can be made available and celebrated for others, for a community, a family, a relationship, an organization. Whatever it is, this is something that you are in contemplation with, in reflection with others. This is not a solo journey for you. This is some way in which you're taking your individual strengths and talents, and you're able to facilitate that negotiations, conversations, even a larger discourse with others. This is a beautiful and very concise reading. I'm going to clarify this with the flora and fauna of Africa. This is not so much a deification or glorification of the motherland, although there's nothing negative about that. But this is really about how our ancestors, the strengths of our ancestors, have prepared us for our future. And I've pulled the cicada. I'm sure there's other ways to say this. The plant that goes along with that is the wake robin. And it's a beautiful kind of trillium kind of plant here with a lovely trillium flower. And the key word is inner voice. You are transforming into your best self. It's time to reemerge and use your voice to reconnect with the world around you. And I'm also going to pull a starry beginning and remind you that I'm going to create an extended reading from this one. I also ask, if you're resonating with this reading, to share this with others who may find it useful, to comment below. I love reading your comments. And to subscribe to my channel if you are inspired. And it says, stay the course. You are moving in the right direction. If we part here, if you do not link with me in the description box below for an extended, thank you so much. Until next time, namaste.